right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota, and you are watching the TPN TV and Radio Network. Um, so today, another very important discussion we get for discuss, and I know say this not something we most times we dey talk about politics with the perception of well me own idea, a better pass your own idea. These are some of the things where sometimes they cause a lot of arguments in terms of politics. Well, it's something where I know say in terms of multi-party democracy, it unavoidable. You not go able to avoid that at all. So it is important that when we discuss about politics, we also try for incorporate logic behind we partisan politics. Okay. Now, what's the topic for today? We now all know say I think was it Wednesday or Thursday, the chief minister, Dr. Monina Senge, he go na AYV interview, talk a lot of things. So many rosy pictures where he paint about waiting the SLPP government don't do in 2024, how they do this, then do that, and they bring everything. Now, we get to discuss about some of them things and if waiting the chief minister talk not true or not true. The thing about politics nowadays is you lie, no go hide. If you lie, instantly people they're gonna say this what they talk on a lie. That's not something that the good thing about politics nowadays. Because social media don't give you the ability for make we able to fact check a politician instantaneously. And we will try to do that. But one of the things where the chief minister talk we cause a little bit of problem, especially for we, the APC, is the idea that the chief minister once again accused the APC of being unprogressive party. Unprogressive party. Okay? Well, you know what? Let's play what the chief minister say. Now we hear it from in your word because sometimes if I talk Jesus no, I go reduce or add. Now we hear it, the chief minister in word. Oh. Oh wow. I get the wrong one. Okay, this is not it. Okay, hold on. I think it's down here. Is it? Yeah, hold on. Hold on, let me just pull this first. Did I upload the wrong? Oh, okay. Here you go.
The leaders in APC are unprogressive. And I can say this without a doubt that unprogressive is not a bad thing. In the unprogressive to the policies that are necessary. If you criticize free quality education, it means you're unprogressive. You don't understand what needs to happen in this country. If you criticize the way we are managing the economy now with no good idea, it means you're unprogressive. And I have many good friends in APC. They're like, it's not a personal shot at them. Those guys are good people. But as a party, APC does not have any policies. Have we seen any APC policy recently? What's the alternative policy that APC is bringing to this country? All they're doing through their newspapers is to write, oh, I saw a newspaper today that says Chief Minister audits corruption in the Office of the Chief Minister from the audit report. You read it, there's no substance in there. There's an audit report. It's very it's there. I think they said they weren't paying taxes or withholding taxes. If you're going to put my face and my name on there, you should at least read the substance for people. So the APC as a party, when they start coming up with policies, alternate policies, for how they will shape this country for our children, for our economy, then we'll listen. Then we can have a conversation. And that's why I say they are not progressive. They are not good for this country today, as President Bill said. They are not good for this country tomorrow. And we'll keep working every day to make sure that we keep them from the from State House, because they don't know the economy. They like this at the gear, they sheep, mo hala hala geda. That's what they do. That's why they have people in the past abuse people, more como. Unfortunately, there are really some smart people who associate because maybe their parents come from there, their friends are there, they were there before. But I invite them, if you're one of those progressive APC people, I invite you to come to SLPP. I invite you to at least form opinions and ideas. If you don't want to come to SLPP because for whatever reason, at least step up and develop policies that will at least push us as a party and as a government, so that we can also think. For now, they are not helping us think at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are listening to the chief minister. What did he try to talk about? Progressive, unprogressive, whatever this. But let me just try to decompile some of the statements of the SLPP chief minister. It looks like the chief minister, they try to talk on both sides of a mouth. All right. The APC, they're not progressive. But the APC is unprogressive party. But unprogressive is not a bad thing. When I listen very carefully, the APC is unprogressive party, but unprogressive is not a bad thing. And a move for go say anybody will criticize in government now on progressive person. Anybody will criticize the free education now on progressive person. And now that make in government they fight very hard for make sure say the APC party no go near State House. You see the contradiction, right? Progressive and progressive, they're not bad, but we fight for keep them away from State House because this now something we not bad, but we don't want for make it go to State House. All right. If you don't watch me anywhere, yeah, it shows a freezing warning. I don't know what happened. Why? Okay. So if if unprogressive, according to the chief minister, and a bad thing, and not a bad thing, and the APC is unprogressive, but within the unprogressiveness, enough for criticize the free education because I know they put quality in the middle because there is no quality there. You know, they criticize, and the chief minister don't actually understand the history. Definitely, the chief minister don't understand the history of that country. Maybe it's just coming to in 40, understand. Well, it doesn't matter whether you're 40 or 50 or 60 or 70 or 80. At least history is something where they make for make picking their land. If the chief minister say the APC party no know economics, that's alone. This is something that is anybody will understand the history of that country when it comes to the economy of that country, he go scratching it say, well, maybe this guy not even know what he talk about. And to be honest with you, the chief minister don't know what he talk about. The problem here is the chief minister it they under pressure. Sylvia Olayinka Blyden and the chief minister then they pan back and forth. Okay. Remember, the question where they asked the chief minister, not get nothing to do with APC. The question was about Sylvia Blyden. And instead of he answer the question directly, based on the context, now he say Sylvia Blyden is doing the bidding of the APC because Sylvia Blyden are APC. So they just try for distract the chief minister. They get nothing to do with the back and forth way they go on, way a personal thing. Okay? They say, oh, Sylvia Blyden, they just try for distract me because they do the bidding of the APC because in an APC. First of all, Sylvia Blyden is the APC, a core APC member. We not go dispute that fact there. Okay? Now, a core APC member. But the question was not about whether in a member of the APC. The problem where you and Sylvia Blyden get, now in they ask you for making you able to give respond. Instead, you push that aside and you try for associate your problem with Sylvia Blyden to the APC party. This is not the typical tactics where the SLPP get. The SLPP not able to argue anything outside of politics. They are so addicted to partisan politics that nothing all day when they look without seeing it in that political vernacular. And that's not the problem. Well, if we check, we understand waiting na the unprogressiveness of them two parties here, the SLPP. When Madabio come na power, una look Madabio come na power, he make a snap audit, partisan for that matter. He come up with so many allegations against the APC. Oh, the APC this, the APC that, nothing, no the. Now the coffer was empty. But when he come, what he do? He can increase the government in size. That is on progressiveness. Any economist way understand the laws of economy, you know they get a deficit, you increase the expenditure. Anytime when you see an economist, he gets a deficit, he increase the expenditure, he gets a problem. The simple logic here is, if you get a deficit, you decrease the expenditure, so it will able to match with the revenue for making able to manage the economy. Well, that's number one of the things the SLPP do. When we come to power, we meet the government was so shattered, so bloated during the time of Tijan Kaba, because the second time of Tijan Kaba, people they come for make them can't get their last benefit. Now the government, because they support the SLPP, some of them are SLPP, they say they don't suffer. So Tijan Kaba begin make some other unnecessary offices, for accommodate them people then did. So the government was bloated. Okay? When we come to power, we try to shrink the government. Some of their offices then we merge them. For example, the office of education, the education office. Okay? What will happen? Where Madabio come, he can split the two offices. He split them into two. Well, you say money no na bank. The country not get money. Now you create extra expenditures, unnecessary expenditure. The Minister of Education is able to cover both the tertiary and the high school institution. Is able to cover both. But what he do? He split the two. And when he split the two, each one gets two ministers. Each one. So instead of only two ministers, now we get four ministers per something where it's supposed to be one. That is unprogressive. These are some of the unprogressive. Mr. Gabo, now then why I've been they keep for you for debates, but now I they pull them because you boys don't begin talk. You boys don't begin tell we say we're not unprogressive. So we get for the compile within our unprogressiveness. Okay? That's my point number one where this government don't do. Today, when we left power, the rise now 260, the most 240 to 260 leons. All I'm talking about all leons, 260,000 all leons, 250, 260,000 all leons. Now would they buy a bag of rice? Today, no amos 1 million. This is the progressive way Chief Minister they talk about. 1 million. In fact, some places in the country don't pass 1 million. When I look when I compare 240 to 260, now 1 million to 1 million and 60 or 1 million 100,000. When I see the differences, right? Where the Chief Minister talks, say we know progressive, then are them progressive. Well, now they bloat the government. Now the Chief Minister talk about another thing now in audio way. I just cut half of this because now the main topic today, but he talk a lot about in audio. The Chief Minister talks say, oh, the inflation was 55%, now we don't put it down to 15%. For God's sake. You meet the inflation was 9%. It's 9%. Now you can't put down to 55%. Okay? You can't put down to 55%. Even the time when Ebola will kill more people in a salon than the coronavirus, we not reach that 55% inflation rate. We will not reach so. So now you actually can hike up the inflation rate to 55%. So if they both now for say, oh, we don't put it down to 15%, it doesn't make any difference. You spoil it, you have to make it. Okay? So I don't know whether they try for confuse maybe with people that they don't know what actually they happen. They try for confuse them. You know, and not one grade no more. The information minister, Chanoba, he come back, he can paint a very rosy picture about how 2024, which they don't do this and don't do that. Talk about security, how security people then they do their own business. Now only during their own time we get security problem. Oh. During the time of the APC party, we not get too much of security problem. Simply because we don't do things the way they cause chaos in the country. We try to accommodate everybody. We know they tell somebody the opposition saying a terrorist party. We didn't do that. Now when they begin accuse the APC saying a terrorist party, now terrorists them, now the detention come. When I say now I am them, government official, and then they go to see them the media publicly, then they accuse the one the way they're supposed to work together, say then I am them, now corrupt element them. In fact, the country almost don't file bankruptcy. But when I come bloat the government. Now we are not even able for pay. We not work as them. We are not able for pay, work as them. So this idea of unprogressiveness, I think say we need for try for revisit them, or the chief minister, we need for put her and try for educate her, because now young man, well, he's not that young because he's going to 40 now. Maybe he's just arrogant because if he's saying he reached now a stage where it's too quick for reaching that stage there. And I understand. When they come up, they try for incorporate yourself into politics, they make a lot of mistakes. But one thing where you're not supposed to do, you're not supposed to be arrogant. Arrogance is something where actually they destroy somebody. Okay? The APC don't do so much in that country past any political party. When it comes to the economy, the APC now then go up to 21% when it comes to the rate in which the economy been they grow, 21% before the Ebola. How much percent where the SLPP right now then get? Coronavirus not there again. No. In fact, coronavirus not affect the APC, the country too much, like the way Ebola affect. So no matter what are the circumstances, at least coronavirus don't done. The the economic growth supposed for begin to increase. How many percent right now? It a limp. The economy, it a limp. It don't they grow. And when I go see on now radio or TV, when I begin to go shout, tell the APC say now on progressive party, come 2028, you guys are going out of power because the people of Sierra Leone are tired of una rhetoric. 6 years, 6.5 years, when I don't in power. Every time when I make mistake, where they tell me I say, so when I make they turn to the APC. When I wait, Mr. Gabo they come, where they come now the APC they can attack you. So instead of you talk about right now the APC they can attack when I wait someone it in the back studio now wait they come. But how we go able for help this country that country there? First of all, in my own opinion, let's be frank with people. Let we not play the intelligence of the people. Let we tell the people then the truth. Because the more you lie in this 21st century, the more you destroy yourself. You feel say, the chief minister feel say, like when he come, he say the APC, now on progressive party. Well, let me talk before I bring Mr. Gabo. Let me talk about the free education where the chief minister said enough for criticize. When now they watch me at this program, when now witness to me for saying from where this project where they call free quality education. That time the matter be not even kind of power it. Where he begin talk about this now London, me now one of the people that we say now a very good idea. So I support the free quality education idea because me na Salon I go school up to high school before I left Salon. Okay, so I know exactly the struggles the way parents and then they struggle in that country they unnecessarily. You get certain people them, some of me friends them, some of we lucky because we people that they're able for afford education, we high school education. But you get hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people the way they struggle in that country them unnecessarily. Some of them then get for be dropouts because of school fees for buy books and buy other things them. So any leader will come with good ideas say, no, you know what? I don't calculate within almost actually we they get from out of these school fees and other things them. You know, make anything and they make free education. Sierra Leoneans are supposed to embrace that. But that's the idea. Okay? That's the idea. Now, when we come to the implementation of the free education, remember, you hear me very carefully. I say free education. I not say free quality education. I say free education. Okay? The implementation of this wonderful project is abysmal. Because the government not get monitoring mechanism for make sure say they're able to monitor this program so that bad people them, bad teachers them, bad principals them, they not go undermine this program the way they undermine until this so. After the chief minister talked, then accuse the APC, then accusation, yeah. I come to social media. I try for explaining a little bit about why the chief minister is, understand what they talk about. Or maybe you understand because now your responsibility for paint a very rosy picture on top of so food. They work. They can't paint on top of so food. They work. The pain still go there. And the people of Sierra Leone get this pain. Now, the free quality education is a very good idea. Irrespective, because me na APC, and when I all know me say, anything we get for benefit salon, I always support her. It doesn't matter where you come from. I always support them. But the implementation was very, very abysmal simply because when this idea come, Madabio implement them. You get certain teachers and principals them where undermine this program, then try for twist, shift the expenditure to something else. For example, eh, for paper, the teachers, every school then get supplies of chalks, papers, books, and all the other things, exercise books. But yet still, then they ask the picking them for make them go tell them parents say they need for buy paper application form. And their application forms and they go up to then 200,000 leons. 200,000 leons. If they want for a seat, then they pay for exams. And that money they go up to 200,000 leons. Imagine, before the free quality education, now how much will be they pay for picking it? Because I pay for up to this time, they pay for picking at school, that's alone. So I know exactly what they talk about. Okay, I'm talking about the government schools. Some school fees they go to from 30 to 50,000 per term. Okay, 30 to 50,000. Let me just put on 50,000 per term. Then you get for buy book, you get for buy uniform. Let's say per the term, maybe you spend like them 100,000, 120,000. Or let's say the most 150,000 per term. Okay. So the year, it end up for spend between 300 to 350,000 for the year, for the entire thing, for the entire school expenditure. 350,000, the most. And now they say, now free quality education. You're not supposed to pay some what they call they're supposed to provide textbooks them. They're supposed to, according to Madabio in project proposal. In fact, some places they're supposed to buy even uniform. But okay, forget that. Pull the uniform aside. Okay. Now, if you tell me, say, I know they pay nothing, but I end up spending up to 450,000, and I've been spent 300 or 350,000. How you can't tell me, say, this not a success? And if this is not a success, you want for make the APC party, the government in waiting, for make them keep quiet and not talk same, even though the idea of the free quality education is a good idea, but the implementation is poor. This is the criticisms where they will send no one for make the APC criticize them. Now that make them they talk same. If you criticize that, then you are unprogressive. Well, me, let I be unprogressive. Let the APC be unprogressive because they criticize the abysmal implementation of free quality education and this government because of the mistakes and what they do. If now that one that you call unprogressive, and you say something confess him, we are unprogressive, not a bad thing because we criticize the wrong thing what they do. And that's what an opposition is supposed to do. Now let me bring in Mr. Kabo because Mr. Self don't sit down. Mr. Kabo, make your hand, make sure say you ready. All right. Yeah, I know say this is not rapid firing. They come back for can defend the indefensible. That's fine. Because that's your responsibility. And but to be honest with you, who can say criticizing the abysmal implementation of a very good project now unprogressive, like the free quality, the free education? Tell me how unprogressive you criticize them.
Yeah, good afternoon, listeners from New York. Dr. Mankota, this is not about coming to bash on APC, as you said earlier on. This is now about the facts of the matter. You see, Chief Minister, he just want the matter, small side. Now he can pick pass stamp on our foot there. When I begin for jump, 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 all everybody. That's just the crux, the beginning of the race. I believe this kind of firing will continue now This is the beginning till the elections. So be ready to make your defense team. Be ready to prepare your defense team.
A
I
lot of
think this is the beginning. And this will not stop. It's going to continue going on now till 2028. So just be ready to prepare your defense team. All right. Now you are in the, yeah, now you guys are on the defense. All right. You are on the defense side. Now, let's come to what Dr. Senga said. I don't know about where you talk about Syria blinding. I didn't hear that. According to the audio where I heard it, and where you yourself put here just now, that Dr. Senga they talk about APC being on progressive. I don't know where the question of Syria, whether they take it off or what. I don't watch that side.
okay. All
I
right.
don't
Well,
know what's that.
let me
But you
explain.
bring it in.
All right.
So I don't know where.
Let me explain to you because I watched the entire interview because you just maybe so you know some people that then they just cut half half.
But that's even you. That's what you put. Even you. That's what you have
That's what I'm saying because now this I want for that we focus more. But the reason why to make I'm saying that because now the question where this guy the interviewer asked was about Sylvia Blyden.
there. Oh,
You
I
know,
don't know about that.
yeah, that's the question where you ask him where he say Sylvia Blyden now APC. So if they just they try for do the bidding of the APC, if they try for distract, that's not it they try for do. They ask him in
Oh,
passing problem with Sylvia. That was the question. Go ahead.
oh, okay. So I don't know about. I only going to comment on what I see and how. Now, the Dr. Moinina says APC is on progressive. Now, we can give you the proof, and you have the defense. Um, um, the fact of the matter is that yes, APC is on progressive. He said that over and over, and he based it on policy issues. On policy issues. Now, Dr. Mankota, I ask you, from where APC they in opposition for almost going to 7 years now, give me one policy which they bring into parliament with regards to the development, the progress of the country. Give me one policy that they have brought into the parliament as an alternative or even a policy of its own to enhance the development of Sierra Leone, or as a substitute to probably the free quality education, how it was being handled, and how the system was going to make made mention of splitting the Ministry of Education into two, 4 ministers, 2 ministers there, 2 ministers there, tertiary and I don't know, secondary or whatever you call them.
Sam.
Yeah, what in are the policy
Uh-huh.
where because to criticize is one thing. We often hear people say, just like you boasting here say, you they criticize, and that's why we're now opposition
Okay.
because you don't criticize accordingly.
Give me answer.
You're
Give
not
me
criticizing accordingly. Let me no. You talk a lot today.
no, you
I
ask
did, I didn't say anything.
me a question.
Yeah.
I didn't
All
say
right. Let me finish first. Let me finish. You might have to. Now you criticize. It's fine to criticize, but you have to criticize with certain standard. And to say free education, for instance, like criticisms like this, um, whether they don't bring the free education. We all know the proof over millions of children are going to school, more so of girls as compared to. And we've had the testimony from people. And there are other people who will say, that's not a better education. Me know they put me picking at school. That kind of criticism, they, whole water. The criticism as a politician, as a political party, this is what he stressed on. He didn't even talk about the ordinary people where they follow the politics of Sierra Leone. He's talking about the political party itself, that is the leaders. He used the word the leaders of the party. They're not they are unprogressive simply because they never brought in a policy of any sort to counteract their own policy. And therefore, he said it is even good to be, I come back to what you said, it's even good to be unprogressive and being progressive. The reason he's talking about it is if you guys continue to be unprogressive, it is advantageous for the SLPP. That's what he meant here. It is good to be progressive. So, as a standpoint of SLPP, yeah, if my enemy no get an alternative, I'm happy. That's what he's saying here. And it's also good to be progressive, right? Now, let me ask you a question, Dr. Mankuta. You have your children in over there in Ohio, and you take them to a particular school,
Phoenix,
and
bruh.
your child, hold on, I'm coming. You take
Phoenix.
them to a particular school, and your child, now the most clever child in the class, now the school, the whole school, nobody know the way they challenge her. Nobody know the way they challenge her. You think your child will progress? If not, what are you going to do? I'm going to answer the question. Your child will not progress because knowledge does not stop on him alone. So you don't have no challenge in the class. Some parents are happy because they don't understand that. You don't have nobody, no challenge in the school. Nobody can bring ideas that will counteract his ideas. And he's not knowledge. There are ideas and more ideas. So as a progressive person, what you do, you bring alternatives, which is a policy in terms of government. What's going to be alternative? You look for a school, who's are you picking, go get people the way they challenge you. So in the APC and the SLPP, APC being the opposition, SLPP being the government in power, they're not getting no policy where they challenge them. When they bring free and quality education, whatever they implement, it stands there. And all you guys say, oh, it's wrong, it's this, it's that, but you don't bring a policy to help that to back it up. This is what the minister is saying. You get me? So I don't know why you are arguing all these things up and down. The policy is part of it. You can talk from one end to the other, but there's no policy. That's just like the noise of the market. That's what you guys are doing. You are making a noise in the market, and you can't substantiate, you can't substitute for anything. Now, for instance, when Maladio came into power, when the SLPP came into power, you guys talk about, even when there was nothing written about it, you talk about the Mamama airport. When he came, you want to take the Mamama airport from Lunge over to Mamama. I don't know where Mamama is actually. Maybe it's the same vicinity. And he thought it was that, no, this couldn't be. I will rather make it a better airport where everybody, the people there will not be suffering and also be enjoying and the fruits of the area and the airport. So I will improve, I will build in a new airport or whatever you call it, I will make it standard. And that's a policy suggestion. And he made use of it. That's what we call policies. What did you guys do for the 6, 7 years when would they criticize all the policies? In agriculture, the guy came in with agriculture. They bring all the machinery. They're doing everything good. He himself, he used the ministers himself as an example. These things they motivate the people, the native people. What do APC do? What did you do? Tell me one farm in any of the APC party executive that has a farm that anyone can emulate from. You talk about the fishing boats. You not say you go commission our old boats. Where is the new ones? Where are the new ones you guys have? You don't have them. So this is what he's talking about. You cannot understand when somebody talk about where he's coming from with a whole lot of things. What did he do? He took out the the label something whatever is it, the clause, and he took out the death penalty. What are the policy making? What do you do to say no? This is not right. Not only to say this is not right, but this is what we do. This is what we want it to be done. We never hear that debate in Parliament. I have never seen a policy. I never had one. So I mean, Dr. Mankota, this is I rest my case for now until I hear from you. Probably a lot of listeners may not understand what the doctor means by unprogressive. I mean, based on my explanation now, I believe even the layman could understand what is unprogressive is all about. So I stop so far until I hear from you again before I comment. Thank you, doctor.
All right. You see why I give you chance also? You enough
Yes,
chance.
sir.
The time when I be one from
So,
um uh 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 cut you off because you asked me a question. I say, well, I answer that. But when you say no, you know I'll answer it. I left you. You talk everything, you bring this, you bring that. Well, let me start with the question where you ask for say APC, whose policies the way we don't make where we make after, for the past 7 years. Mr. Gago, I don't think they pay attention to the APC. I think the problem where you get is they pay attention to people like Adebayo and the other folks then way they cause noise na media way then pretend for represent the APC party. That's not your biggest problem. Because if you actually they pay attention to the APC, you will not say the APC is actually doing your own job effectively. I'm talking about the APC. I'm not talking about whoever is out there causing noise or problems. If you that one day you think saying that APC them, it left to you. I'm not going able to pull you out of that conundrum there. But first of all, let's start with the Ministry of Education, where Nade Senge actually emphasized. Mr. Kabo, we the APC party after the SLPP kind of power tell the entire Sierra Leone say nothing more than the country. The APC don't squander the money. They say don't go more than the coffer. Where they come, they can split the two. Okay, the APC what did they say? They say na a bad idea. If we can't power, not to them can't see how we do. You sign money no day, you try to manage. This is not a policy. With the march back, then to when and call them this so that we'll go able to save money. We have responsibility. We don't need to even bring a new thing. We just they try to compare what they do, and we give an alternative. And that's what we are doing. We tell una say, economists, any good economist person, they can tell you same. When they under deficit, you get for increased expenditure. That's not bad economy. That's not a good policy. And that make the struggle today. So we don't tell them say no, not a bad thing. Then to them, they will not need for split them. If we not split them, it cause problem because now you get more unnecessary expenditure. That's not one policy. The second policy within the same Ministry of Education. Until you ask me for make a give one, I don't give you one. I give you the second one. This free quality education. Hold on. Okay, the free quality education. Like I say, the idea now a very good idea. I know I can't tell you it's a bad idea. Me not to try to play politics. Now a very good idea, but the implementation was wrong. Waiting the APC being look at the implementation, they come up with a suggestion to the SLPP. Say, when I put monitoring mechanism, especially for corrupt practices, because we know say we people that are corrupt, not all the government officials are no more corrupt. So I don't everybody corrupt. We all know that. So if you bring something like that, okay, you bring something like that, where you know him, the problem where the educational system gets is corruption. First of all, try bring mechanism where you go make sure say it is able to deter people from corrupting the system. You never did that. This was APC suggestion where you not been to pay attention. It will not been to do that. what in the SLPP say? When the APC say, well, this is not a free education. Because now the parents then they pay more money than the way they pay them. Okay. Yes, indeed. We are bringing a lot of people into the system, which is a very good thing. But how they go bring things that the system where first of all, not try for make sure say you build the infrastructure. Hey, Mr. Gabo, one class, let's say, then get 30 people there. 30 bench they need that class. You bring another 30. Who's I expect them picking and then they sit down. Now grown. And as we see, the chief minister said in this same interview, he acknowledged. Now grown, then picking and then they sit down. Because the infrastructure was not built. The first phase of the free quality education should have been building the infrastructure. And the APC come out and say, build the infrastructure first, then bring in people there where they can use the infrastructure. That's not a very good policy. Nobody not going to deny this act in good policy. for say for building infrastructure. Now talking about the um the quality side of the education. Mr. Kabo, the curriculum what we get now that country up to this time, now the colonial curriculum still we get. So we go take a modern student, we can put her into a colonial curriculum. You feel say quality the quality not the look at. I'm not seeing any difference so far when it comes to the quality of education of the Pekin. Yes, we don't have bunch a lot of Pekin them, but the quality not there because you know what? We not try to look at some of them factors and then components of this project and try to implement them face by face before ever we even bring the Pekin them. No, because when they use this as a political tool, because now a popular thing in the country, so we use it as a political tool. We just can't clamp everybody make any difference. So these are some of the policies then where the APC don't put. Now we talk about the economy itself. Until you ask me just for one policy, I don't give how many policies so far. Now we look at the economy. David Senga self-acknowledged indirectly say during the time of the APC, people APC they share. Well, that's not the fundamentals of economy. You distribute the funds. They go the capture the funds them, you keep it on your own. And they cause problem, now they cause problem. So that's not bad policies we wanna make. Distributing the fund to people them. Yes, they be saying that can say, oh, wait and go thief their share. Well, when they don't thief, what happen? Then keep them. Now money no they. People they not get money. So look how the people then they suffer now. So you see, these are all the bad policies they want to make. I want for stop now, like you chance for making respond to this.
All right, Dr. Mankota, thank you very much for your few words of consideration. Um, what you are the try for talk here? You accuse me of listening to the media out there, these people who are just the supporters talking, who don't know from A to B or left and right. Um, you even mentioned the Adebayo type. I don't consider those people in terms of politics because they just use one word. They don't know what it means. They cannot spread it out. They cannot, I mean, make it to be useful. All right. So, first of all, I mean, the first person where you first cried that out. I said, Dr. Senge is talking to the APC party, the core APC party as the executive for that matter because they own the party and not the followers, those who just go, people who make the decision makers of the APC. And all the information you are giving me is outside the decision makers of the APC. Because I only hear it most time, well, other than CDI Tunis, who is the spokesperson, and other people. I often hear these things from the Adebayo squad, I mean, the Weird squad, this nonsense information about education. When they themselves are not educated, because I hear somebody talking about what stability today, stabilize stability. I'm like, what is this guy talking about? All right, now let's come to the topic of itself. Remember, Doctor made it clear about the core decision makers of the APC as not providing any alternative to what SLPP is doing.
We did.
So in that, I'm coming, Dr. Mankota. Can you present a document as a policy? Can you present? This is what Doctor was talking. This is the misconstruction. This is the misunderstanding. Hold on, Dr. Mankota. This is the misunderstanding where we go out. What Dr. Shenga is talking about is a policy statement or a policy written document within the government, I mean, within the party stakeholders onto their representative in parliament. Have you ever seen a debate of that nature? Do you have a written document of any substitute of any policy that Maradio enacted in the works of parliament? Have you ever seen a substitute or how would I say a policy counteracting that policy and being debated or seen? If you have one, can you give me a copy? These are the policies he's talking about. It's not talking about the free education. You do this, you do this, you do that. Did you write it and bring it to a point of where it could be debated and be looked into and be considered or not be considered, or the policy dropped out?
You want me to answer?
You brought in a policy in parliament and the government, don't, the other party, they dismiss the policy. Where is the policy? If you have one, because when we talk of policies, we don't talk of these people talking about, oh, we did this, we say, no, we did that. What did you show me? What you did, where, when, how, in what occasion, and under what department you brought in a policy? This is what Dr. Senga is talking about. You see, it's hard to debate with these guys in the media who don't understand anything. Because when you ask them for evidence, they don't have. Doctor, put it clearly. You guys don't have an alternative policy. We have the policies. SLPP has the policies, but there's no alternative policy in the files of the government that you put in. And not that they were thrown away. You never submit anyone in writing in form of a principle to be looked into, something substantial that will move the government better or the ministry or the educational policy better. It's all about noise in the street. These are the policies he's talking about. I stop so far, Doctor. I find it difficult to clarify what these policies he's talking about. What you guys don't have a policy.
Thank you.
So I'm not talking about these street politics.
Okay, thank you so much. I understand you. I understand your point. All right, let me try to two things where you say we not misconcept. Okay, I see you in the try to talk about putting something in parliament, because this you don't emphasize more than 3-4 times. I don't really understand whether you know what's in the functions of parliament versus.
If you tell me, I'll be happy.
Okay, the function of parliament versus the administrative side of the government, where now themselves supposed to do policies. Policies are not laws. These are ideas and opinions where a political party, they try for expand into the people for make them know, say, if we can have power, now X, Y, Z, now what they do. These are policies, okay? These are some of the things that way the administrative they do. If we want for we put law, then at the time when they go to parliament, yes, you can use a policy and turn them into a law if it's necessary for turn it into law. But most of them policies here, they don't need parliament. They don't need parliament at all. Okay, at all. They don't need parliament. So I don't know why you try for bring him. We get for gang you a paper where we go put in a parliament for counteract what they do. That means say you maybe don't understand the difference, the differences between the executive, their own function, the parliamentary, their own function. Now that make you just the bunch together. But that's okay. I just want to clarify them with you as they know saying. Now, a political party policy, these are opinions and ideas where then they try for portraying people them. Okay. Now we have a framework. Before 2023, we get a framework where now that framework then they Samora they campaign on. We now been get a framework too, where now that framework then they will not been a campaign on. These are policies, these are ideas, okay? Where we now they promise to people then say, if we now vote me in, now this, I they do. Okay? So you want a framework? Yeah, call Samura. I believe say still get that book there. This is the reason what you make us say. You so focus on people they're waiting on social media, waiting and they talk. When they take them people then they say now APC talk. And this is don't acknowledge that so many times him. Them people and they wait and talk, now APC talk because we lead us them, then they listen to them people and they. But that's not the way a modern political party they work. You get for separate the individual noise and the political party. And Dr. Sengen, he make it very clearly. He said if we criticize the free quality education, that means say we unprogressive. Well, even the SLPP today, they tell you, see, these projects, yield the expected results yet. Yes, they don't bring people there, but picking them at school. But what's left, the quality they did, and the infrastructure still the struggle. Even Sengen, he acknowledged that now the interview. Say yes, they don't they try. Still, there are more things to do, but the infrastructure is still not yet to that level. So I don't know why you want to can defend this. But let me say another thing, very, very important. The economy. Um, you talk about the economy. Let me show you something quick now. All right, in 2018 to 2022, well, from we on time, in how much money we the APC left now the reserve now 624,641,034 dollars. This now the reserve what we left. APC left this reserve. Now Sierra Leone reserve. Okay. 624,641,034. Where would they argue? They argue with data. Now we look at Amos today, where expectedly then at the reserve. In fact, just recently, IMF and World Bank then warned the APC, the country, the government say, if Sierra Leone don't be careful, their own reserve, they take 90 days. If then they take the reserve for spending because of the lack of revenues where they come in, they focus on the reserve, they take 90 days. Now, not to me say this, so this now World Bank and IMF. Our reserve at this time is about 366 million. You get me, Mr. Gabo?
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, about 363 million, 817,820 dollars. This is the progressive way we talk about with the SLPP. Not a progressive, not digressive, not digress, not the digress. They call it retrogressive. Okay, from 600 million to 300 and something. So that means we don't lost about 1.9 million, 190 million. Now we don't lose force. This is not progressive. I think when they say progressive, now for go before, not for Cambian. Okay, not for Cambian. So no matter what you they try for talk, the data they're against you now. The data they're against you now. So I they stop here, make I give you a chance for make you respond.
Yeah, I think you're still struggling on the issue of policies. Uh, um,
I don't expect you.
alternate policies. You're still struggling because you said you wait when you guys talk about it, and when your government come, this is what you're going to say. I believe government in power and government in opposition, they all are uh, uh, um, they rule the government. They contribute together for rule for preside over the country, for run the country.
Mhm.
I hear these words not only from your area and from Samura Kamara also. When I ask her about the economy, that was known, you heard about it. When you say, when I interview about the economy, what you know the plan we get. You may be in America here. You be in America here, Dr. Michael. When the debate is on and they ask somebody what is his alternative to what this person say about the economy, what is your own alternative, they will read it and tell you, and the people will decide. Both parties will tell you, this is where I stand in the economy, or this is where I stand in the abortion, or this is where I stand in immigration, and this is what I'm going to do in the economy. They tell you everything, and then people decide where they go. You see how we have flexibility in America to know. But here is a place where Samura was asked to tell, it's a major interview, international interview, right there, it's a national event, to tell him how he's going to, because of the economic problem, how he's going to solve the problem. He said he's not going to say it because he don't want them to copy it. He don't want them to copy it.
Yeah, we don't allow that
So,
copy.
so well, listen, Dr. Mankota, I already give you the examples, right? So that is what Dr. Senga is talking about. We are not get alternative. So what do we get? Nine are the best. Nine we know.
Yeah,
We don't know what you not get. All
yeah.
right. So what is the problem here when he say we are unprogressive because we are not get proceed, we are not dey bring policies there. We are not dey challenge the policies there. So this is exactly what we get. So that's why he said we are stranded. The SLPP is stranded. It's not learning. It's not going for. It's stranded because you don't get competition on policies. Nobody not go say, okay, when you say this, well, we want this. So the people them go look at. Nobody. You know they in writing, you know they in policy, you know they bring it in parliament, you know they bring it in debate, you know they bring it in contribution, nowhere in terms of parliament. I'm not saying in the streets. So this is what the guy is telling you exactly, Dr. Mankota. All right. So thinking about finance, I mean economy and all this, you give me some time because probably you already research on these things and the economy uh, with with regards to Sierra Leone. I cannot tell you specifically what the reserve for Sierra Leone is, even though you mentioned it. But I'm looking at it. I hope I'll get it by the time. You told us that you guys left about 625, about 624 plus, which is around it to 625 million
Yeah.
US dollars reserve. I will not tell you specifically what Sierra Leone reserve is in dollar, but I'm not.
All right. Well, I see the time
Um,
for Google it.
Now
Maybe.
I can't get it. I can't get it now because it is out of topic. You just brought these things to me, and I was looking into I was looking into those areas where we can just exchange an idea, common sense, rather than going into where we have to go to data,
This,
research, prove, and that.
all right.
So
Look.
that's what you said. I hold you for that. For the reserve of what you left, I have to confirm it. And what is the present reserve today on the 11th of January?
Sorry. Yeah.
When we come next week, we will talk about that.
Hold on. The reason what make Abri and
But I
Club.
can't confirm anything about that to you now.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
with regards to policies, we are zero.
All
We
right.
are stranded because what we have is what we give,
Okay.
and you guys know I have no alternative.
Let me just
That's all.
clarify because you say the economy is out of topic. The economy, Senge specifically mentioned for say the APC no economics. If you want to play, they play and back for make you listen them. Now 2 minutes 37 seconds. Now I just got. He mentioned and specifically say the APC no economics. Now that
Okay.
I give you this small example for say, even though when the SLPP can power, then tell we say
Mhm.
that's not in the COFA, but when you look at the reserve, $624 million now in the COFA.
Right.
And today, because when they say progressive, literally it means somebody where they go before. You they move ahead. Now they call progressive.
Right.
Now, you say we know progressive, that's fine. We left 624 million. After that, today, instead of this money go up progressively, the money they go down retrogressively. And now I just want for clarify for say, David Senge, now you don't job down for make you continue for paint a rosy picture on top of a so foot. That's fine. But you know they're able to convince the people there because the people there they're well aware of what thing they go on. Then they feel up. Then even the researchers tell you say the APC when they na power, then they get the money, then they shape them. That's I can call local economy. The fundamentals of economy, you distribute the resources to the people them. Let's reach out to the people them. Let's say now for thief. If not thief say now a good thing. If I thief I distribute to now all, well, now good thief that one day. But when somebody thief, he just they keep to himself. That's a good thing that one day. Now that make una dey struggle right now economically. Okay, una dey struggle. Now, waiting na the things then where David Senge they try for talk. David Senge they try for push the statement where they ask him, the question where they ask him, he bring the APC. Hey, bruh, the APC don't do too much on that country there. Past the one they wait them born 2000. The one they wait them born 2000. And even at that, 2000 to 2012, not 12 years. So they're not gonna know much about what an Eskroma don't do. Okay, they're not gonna know. But anybody who gets a clear picture of the APC party, he go tell you, say, we don't do more for that country than the SLPP. Progressively, we are more progressive than the SLPP. This is not a fact. This is not a fact. I don't say me, I know they come for chastise una, they go in at the chastise we so. Because we not everything, we not they see her in the lens of politics. No, we they see her in the lens of factual things. Them. When you compare the APC and the SLPP, step by step, it is incomparable.
All right, Dr. Mankota, I want to show you something here. Let you see what you are saying, if it is correct. I'm still proving it, okay?
Okay.
With regards to the reserve of Sierra Leone, all right? Let me just flip. Can I flip my camera on the other way around? Let me see. I don't know if I can flip it. Because I want to show you a chart.
Okay. Show me a last scene.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can flip the camera. That's where I am.
Whose camera we get? Up. I don't lose. It will come back. It will come back. You can't tell me. I wait for you. I wait for you. Come. You don't come?
See where the arrow is there? Can you see those figures?
No. We're not going to see. No.
Okay. I wish I could have point the camera there.
Explain.
Now, all right, let me read it for you. In 2016, the reserve of Sierra Leone was 497, 242,647. So let's say about 498
in what
million.
year? In what year?
In 2016, Sierra Leone, in 2016.
Okay.
Right? Now, if I move the bar, in 2018, it becomes 501, 210, 760. That is, let's say, about 501 million.
Okay, 501
it goes
million.
up.
Okay.
Right. Now, if we follow it to 2020, it became 707 million, 703,898. We can roughly say it's 708 million in 2020. Remember? Now, if I take it there, I go up to 2021, I find out that our reserve was 945 million, 907,747, which is about 946 million in 2021. Now, what happened? It came down. In 2022, it drops. We know the reason. We will follow this channel, and as I said, I will look at it and I'll come with an economic effect on that, on all those I'm telling you with regards to Maradiosta. Now, from 2021, it came down to, in 2022, it fell down. It came down to 624. Remember, You mentioned that you guys left the economy in 624. No, this 624, 496, 476 was in 2022. Okay, that was in 2022. If I move my arrow down, it tells me that in 2023 it continued to come down to 495. In 2023, 495 million, 796, which is to say roughly 496 million.
Okay.
That is where we are now in 2023. That's what I have for now. But you guys left it in 2018. I don't know what time. When did you come to power? The last time I see it here in 2017. The last time I see it here in 2017, which might be your year, is 549. 549, 2017. All right. So you give me a lot of work to look at and go into my systems and try to find out the economy of Sierra Leone at the time. In
Okay.
fact, it does better in the Madabio time. In 2020, it went 707, and it went up in 2021 to 945. Now it came down zoop. We know from 2021 what happened. We know up to 2022, up to 2023. So I could tell you the economy has been doing perfect well when there was no problem.
Hold on,
All
hold on,
right.
hold
So we're gonna look at the advantages and disadvantages. What causes the fall of the economy at this
on,
point? But
hold
it has soared in the Mother Bill's time. It has gone to the highest peak ever in the history of Sierra Leone
on.
during 2020. Yes,
Hold on, hold on,
2021.
hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me take waiting you say, okay?
All right.
In 2023 now, almost right now, 2023.
2023 right now is 495, 69, 879. So let's say 496.
Okay, let's say 406. In 2018, almost the time where we left power.
2018 was 501.
501. So
Right.
you guys actually is depreciating.
I understand that. But
Okay.
there are reasons and there are a lot of reasons. But listen, it's okay. Listen.
Hold on. Let's do it step by step. Now,
Okay.
the point here is we talk about progressive. This is not the terminology, this is not the keyword. Okay. If you don't do now power for 7 years almost, okay, let's say the trajectory go up, but right now at this particular time, it is even lower than the way we left. Based on your own argument now, not on your argument, now your argument, it's still lower than the way we left the power. And imagine, we left power 7 years ago. If we look at the trajectory where the economy is supposed to go, by this time we are looking at least $1 trillion, or I say trillion, $1 billion at least at this time. So the point still, whole una say now we are not progressive because we are the go down. We are the go down. Right now,
Dr. Mankota.
listen to me.
Yeah.
And,
This
and listen, and this one now 2023 no more. We not even bring it 2024.
no.
2024. If you look at 2020,
Right.
like where are we them call so now about 300 and something. 300 and something. The 2023 now 496, right? 2023.
Right.
Then we bring in 2024. You go begin find out, say what are they tell you not true for say yes indeed are they between 390 something million. Now that make the IMF come and one will say if we not be careful, we only get up less than 90 days for we reserve less than 90 days. So we say
All
progress.
right.
Go ahead.
All right. Let me come closer, Dr. Mankota. Now, in 20, I can put this. I'm not sure if this 501 actually in 2018 is for APC. I am not sure. I want to take it. I want to take it. I will take it.
I don't get
But what I know, but I'm coming. What I know is
Mr. Gabo.
for.
Mr. Gabo. I don't get
Mhm.
what see they talk, so I don't see him. I don't see him. Hold on, let put him up. Let put him up.
Because
So let me
because
pause. Okay, look a little
all
bit.
right, all right. In 2017, you were 549. So by 2018, it was 501. It came down. I'm
Mr.
not. I don't want to. I don't want to include you there. But if you want it, okay. Because first of all, it came down. It could be at your advantage if we
Mr.
take you off there. Because yeah, and in fact, in 2017, you were 590 something.
Look
But in
at
2018, I see that, but I
it's
can't read all. Yeah, it's too little. Yeah, it's too little. So which one is the highest? Which one is the highest bar there?
hold
What
on.
year were these two high bars? What year?
Hold on. Let me zoom it.
Point at the year. Yeah, this one, two, three, four. The last four bar. I mean, no, you check the bar out. This one, two, three. The last three. Let's start from the third to the last. What year was that? Third to the last.
Hold on, let me. I don't know if I were able for this PDF.
Mr. Mankota, Marade's economy is doing better than you guys.
No. It's
Far
wrong.
better. Yeah, far better.
No, it's wrong. It's wrong.
It's doing far better. Better than you. By economics analysts.
Hold on.
By economics analysts, this is far better than you guys.
Look. Okay. I don't bring the oil and call. This
Now,
is
I would have loved to get the bars because that could help the other people better. But
well,
those lines will confuse them.
it's the same thing.
No,
This
it's not the same thing. Bring those bars back. Bring the bars, Dr. Mankota. That will help a lot of people. That one, me and you can understand it. Remember, it is not about me and you, about the people listening to us. All right, and looking at it. Okay. Now, one thing I want to tell the public: any of those blocks, when they high, the economy is better. All right, when they high, as long as it's up, it's better. In whatever stage, as long as it's up, it's better. Now, Dr. Mankota, look at the one, two, three, four, the last four bars. Can you go to the fourth one before the last three? Can you go there and tell us what the economy was? What date was that?
yeah.
The one beyond, the one under it, the one under, the one below. Right. What year was that?
That's not the time. Now time. 2019.
What year was that?
I said 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
Now let us start from 2018. Show us the bar. Okay, so we can't to be in the safer side. Let's start from 217.
Okay.
217.
No more. 500 and let's say 550 million.
When was that?
2000 let me see. Okay, that's 2017.
560.
550, 549 point something. So that would just round up about to 550.
No, but the point something has to be more than five before you round it up, or five before you round it. I know it's 501.1 or something.
No, the 500 now, the 501. I think there's one way at 500 and something. All right, 549. No, okay, let's take
Okay,
that. And that's fine.
that is what 2017.
Yep.
All right, 549. You say?
Yeah.
All right. What's the next one?
Well, the next one is 2018. The time, by the time where we they given a the time where we given a power, 2018 now when I get them. So now 500
Okay.
you go down, listen, you go down to 501.
So why you say that we get that? Because you get half of the years that we get half of the year.
No, now regime 2018 now regime anyway. So when I take up, we no want them.
When did we?
I just take up. No want them.
When did we? What month did we come to power?
Huh?
What month did we come to power?
I think in that March or May, April. I think so. I don't remember.
All right. Oh, I will take it. It comes down to 501. What is the next one?
The next one, 2019, 530.
Okay, it goes up to 2019. What about 2020?
2020, 708. And
700.
2021, now they will get the highest.
Hold on, Dr. Mankota. 2020 is what?
Huh?
2020 is what?
2020,
Mm-hmm.
708.
708. 2021.
946.
Okay, 2022.
It go down about 300 million down.
No. What is the rate? What was the thing? 2022 was what?
Before
Huh?
624.
In 2022, right? Now 2023.
It go, in fact, it go even down to 496. And we'll not bring
Right. That's exactly what I told you about.
No, listen,
Now, yeah.
No, now you know them call now. I bring up.
I understand. That's what exactly I told you about. Now, look at 2000. Now, wait. Look at the time when the economy was doing very well. That is 2020, right? 700. 2021.
Yeah.
What was that?
900 and let me go back.
945, about 946.
Yeah.
Right. Now, if you are actually somebody, I'm not going to use the word fear, somebody who actually, what happened between 2021 to 2022 or 2023? What happened? What was the problem?
It was a corona.
Okay. So that solved the problem, Mr. Dr. Mankota. Our economy was very fine.
Hold on.
The problem of the corona is an international issue all over the world. The problem of the outbreak of the Ebola was only Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea.
Mr. Gabo.
There was no life in the whole world in 2021, 2022, 2023. 2023, right? You see how the economy was going on, right?
Give me a chance. The coronavirus was not in 2021.
All right.
Coronavirus done. The coronavirus starts from 2019 to 2020.
Right. But when effects take place, you have little by little. When effects, when growth is going, it goes up to a certain point until something hits it. And when something hit it up, like any disease or any natural state that comes in, the economy is not going to come down immediately. It's going to take time to get down, and because the effect is going to be felt a little bit later, not immediately. Right, doctor. Now, Dr. Mankota, tell me, during the APC time, the highest the economy has come up to. Tell me, APC time, the highest the economy has come up to. Go back to 2012.
Mr. Gabo.
And go. We are 7 years. Just about 7 years now. Yeah.
Mr. Gabo.
Yeah.
You know, say me na fear post, I not feel like you. I know they argue for win, and they argue for educate. The coronavirus happened between the end of 2018, now it starts, to 2020. Now the coronavirus done. When the coronavirus, when it done, I give credit for 2021 because at least when I suppose for crown, but when I do a very good job for make the how you call it, the reserve And this reserve now with gold, you understand? Una make am it go to 949. That's a wonderful thing. But from 2021 to 2023, nothing no day way supposed for all una for let una no
Yes.
continue with the growth. I understand 2018 to 2020, yes, una can meet up some things the way, especially 2019 and 20. Una meet up the global coronavirus. So I know the whole una to account to that. But after that, when at 2021, when the coronavirus don't come, una shoot up. Okay, una shoot up. But what happened? Waiting happened. Waiting I want for make you explain to the people them why una go this low. How what
Well,
for come so low? Explain to that for that to the people them for that.
right. Okay. So this is an international view, both national and international. And I know there are petty other economists or petty thinkers or educated people who will say, "Oh, we are talking of Sierra Leone," but this is Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is not an island. First of all, we cannot even produce the rice that we eat. We have to get it outside. So if it is we get it outside, the tomato outside, the onions outside, the maggi outside, so we are not an isolated country. So whatever happens in the external world and outside Sierra Leone is going to affect Sierra Leone.
Okay.
And when the corona came in, everything was good. Dr. Mankota, when you broke, the day you broke, you still eat, but you already see that you are getting broke. But that will take some time. And even if you don't be careful, your economy, the more cups you will be eating, it's going to go up within that short period of time. Within that, maybe for an individual, let's say you are paid by month, within those days, it's going to go up. But with a government, it takes years because it's something bigger. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Now, it reached to a peak, then even it's more, it reached to a peak, it goes down. It takes time to fall down. That's exactly what happened with the economy,
Yeah,
right? The,
yeah,
the corona hit, hold on, the corona hit, we have, remember, when the corona hit, we still have rice, bags of rice already ordered, already in the country. Onions, other things, everything was in the country as usual. Gas was there. So those could handle the situation for a moment to certain years, maybe a 1 or 2 year, or even up to a year or 1 year. And then when you go now for the second time to get your commodities, by the time they reach, and we all know that even in America was affected, that one whole shipping company manipulated and monopolized the whole shipping system in the world. You have to go through them. Remember, Sierra Leone goes don't have that much money. When we go to do shipping, let's say we go to India or to some other area or Japan, or we go to Russia for flour or rice or grain, you have other countries that are bigger than Sierra Leone who have more economy, who have more money. They will come to order like maybe 200, 100, or I mean, let's say 5, 10 ships of rice. And we come, we only need one ship of rice. And the line is so long, maybe those countries who have that kind of money, they are ahead on the line, right? And maybe 30, 40 countries. By the time we reach to get our order, the little we have in our country is going down. It's going down. And remember, it takes time. It's going down. By the time we reach there, first of all, it's so expensive to get it. That means the ships don't want to bring little consignment to your country. They will give preference to those countries that have larger consignment. So all these things affect the system. And it happens even in our country. You know, you don't have to take somebody who get one bag of rice as compared to somebody who get 10, 20 bags of rice. You say, no, this is more, I'll take him. You don't have much. So the same thing happens. So there are a lot of things happen.
okay,
So
okay.
within that period, the economy is going to be suppressed. And now we are coming up. But what I'll tell you is bravo to the Mother Bio, because ever since the inception of Sierra Leone, Mother Bio's time, it's the first time that the economy has gone up so much, up to 946 billion. That's the first time. Is it million or billion? I don't know. but it went to 946 for the first time in the history of Sierra Leone.
Mr.
If
Kabuli,
it wouldn't have been the corona, we have been all the way up there. Now, if
this,
you put this together, hold on, Dr. Mankota, let me summarize.
this is not a monologue. Not a monologue. Not a monologue. Now we cut a half so that because the more they
With regard to the development,
people that they're not even on that right now, not even understand all what you don't talk before because you just they go. Now we do a half so that everybody go able to understand.
all right, go ahead. I give you the floor.
Look, Mr. Gabo, look at the screen.
Yeah,
See this chart?
yeah.
This actually decompile waiting happen. Okay? This decompile happen. Waiting, explain to we, or maybe because they take so much time for go round, so I don't forget what you explain. To be honest with you, not to everything I able to remember again because it was too long. But anyway, look at this chart.
Right.
This September 2023. Okay. This is the alone. The how them call them? The balance sheet.
Right.
You see why una this chart where I've been given where una been say that 2023. Why the reason what he make the money go up to that? This was the time when Sierra Leone actually been go make take money. We change the money. We go order new money. Now new money come in. This that make it bloat up to this time. Now the reason this you see that are not the lie. I they tell you for free that are not the lie. It's not now because during the internet day now the time where actually from 2022 to 2023. Now the time when we change, we try for change money. You understand? Where we go order brand new money, not all because of the government in revenue. Now make this so. This now because we go get new money, we bring come. This was the reason where it go up so. After that,
all right, hold on, Dr. Mankota. Hold on, let me get it before you confuse me. Before you confuse me. Are you saying that was 2023 or what?
Between 2022 and 2023.
Well, no. Well, let me just correct you. This high cup of money, which is 946 billion, was in 2021, not 2022, not 2023.
No.
The graph I have tells me 2021.
When you go salon.
I'm not talking of the money. We're talking of where we have more economy. When the economy was doing better, that's what we are looking at.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, and that was in 2021. You are the one who said 2022 and 2023 because of the new money. No, I'm telling you that was 2021 when we have the economy to that peak.
Okay, listen to me and I'll explain.
Go ahead.
2023, now the time where the money don't come, now we begin to distribute them. Now the time that one the way the money come. You understand?
Okay. All right.
The order was 2021. Then now they Kelfala go order this money. You understand? Kelfala go order this money. By 2022, the money does not begin distributed across the country. So now that makes you see that bloat will go up so. After the money that distributed, you see how it can do. You see, it can do. So not only like una revenue una been together now it make this, but even at that, I they give una credit for that because at least una go up to that level. But
thank you.
Yeah, I they give una credit. Me not fear person. Okay, I they give una credit. But this now the time where the money will be change with money, we try for change with money. Now the time this you see that high level. What will they export during 2021? And immediately after the coronavirus, what do we export? Who don't export more?
This is that sharing of the money is based on the good governance of the government of Sierra Leone at the time, the good economic principles without any disturbances. That is no external force, no natural disaster, and then came the natural disaster. But this was then everything was nice. And if you compare when all things were fine during the APC time, you'd never even dare to reach at that point. You are 2 times to that point.
Mr.
That's what I'm saying to you. When everything was fine in the reign of APC.
Who's saying where the Ebola cannas alone?
You tell us.
You don't know.
The Ebola cabinet alone, how long does it take? It takes probably 4-5 months. The corona came 3 years. Everywhere up to date, we are feeling the impact of the corona. Up to date, survivors, monies of corona are being distributed in America. Up to date, people are still benefiting on it.
Scanners alone between 2015 to 2016. You see, the data not a lie. You see now. This is the height of the coronavirus. Immediately after coronavirus done, and imagine, coronavirus affects Sierra Leoneans more than why I say coronavirus. I'm sorry,
Dr. Mankota. Look, Dr. Mankota, to the layman. Look at just the graph. Look at the graph. Look, and when you put down to 2023, you understand this is just the currency and gold reserve or whatever. If you put down the development, the infrastructural development, the assets already Sierra Leone has gained, we back up to that point. We are back to that point, to this highest point. If you put down what we have. Now put down the assets and Escoroma created during the time of the APC in 2020, in 2017, put that amount of money we had as a reserve plus the assets. You don't leave anything, no assets for the country.
I don't understand what you talk about.
Dr. Makota. You hear somebody tell you, you hear people say you want 40 million or 20 million, including your assets. That is the fiscal cash plus your houses or whatever business you have, all those is what they mean, including assets. Now this amount is excluding assets of Sierra Leone. I am telling you now, add the assets of Sierra Leone and see what we have.
Hold on. Mr. Kabu.
Yeah.
How do you add assets to the country's assets to a reserve? It don't make sense.
It don't make sense, but it makes sense.
No, it don't make sense.
Because it reflects.
Okay, hold on.
The country's reserve and the assets reflect. Because if you don't have the money, certain things come problem, you might sell your assets. It's the same thing. Having a government and having an individual, they are just the same. It's just because the government is in a larger scale. That's all. Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. A reserve now the money and the gold where you get now an international bank like the World Bank or the IMF.
Right.
And then call it reserve. Okay.
Plus in dollars. I understand that.
Let me finish. Now then call reserve. So now that one day, now in we know for saying that reserve. If you build a bridge, you want to tell me say that one in a reserve, the bridge in a reserve? No, not a reserve.
I don't tell you it's a reserve. I say an asset.
Yeah, an asset. A bridge is an asset.
Yeah, you may not sell a bridge, but you may sell certain things then, which you have. Yes, which is an asset for the country. Dr. Mankota, when you have a house, take yourself as a government. The individual as a government, they are all the same, except that one is in a larger scale. You understand? The government has assets. The government has assets. The individual has assets.
Yeah. We go to the okay. Look at from 2022 to September 2024. Look at the interest rate. What would they pay? You see how? You see how it go?
No, I don't get that. I don't have that. Which map are you looking at?
Yeah, if you go to go to trading economics, then select Sierra Leone, then you go see if you select the summary tab, and on the right side you go see all the components the way you were able for look and try for compare and see what they happen. So from in 2022, the interest rate now been 14.25%. 2024, we interest rates don't go to 24.75%. That's really too worrisome. It's too worrisome. Now,
Okay.
now we look at with GDP. Now we look at with GDP. We go to the annual growth. 2023 with GDP now 4.92 billion. By 2024, you go to 5.002 billion. Okay. All right. Now we look at
What you saying here? What you saying, Dr. Mankuta? The gross domestic product in Sierra Leone was worth 3.8 billion US dollars in 2023. According to official data from the World Bank, the
no,
GDP value of Sierra Leone
oh no, no.
represents 0% of the world economic source.
I
The
was
world
looking
economic
at
source.
2013. I'm talking about 2013. The 2013, now because now compare the progressive and unprogressive. 2013, we been get 4.92 billion. By 2014, we get 5.02 billion. Now we compare that to 2018, we go down to 4.09. By
No, no, no,
2019,
no, 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 no. Now, okay, Dr. Mankuta, hold on. I got you. Hold on. Don't jump because 2017 is yours. Now, if the GDP in 2013, 2014, 2015, 20, what is the GDP you left the country in 2017? What was
that's
it?
72, 3.772.
3.72. Right. I got that. That's the GDP in 2017. Now, when you left power, we came up to 2018. What was the GDP?
2018, now
Yeah.
now 2018 now 4.09 billion.
Is it up or down?
It go up.
All right. Now, in 2018, in 2019,
2019 now 4.8.
it's
2020,
still more than, yeah, it's still more than 2017. In 2020,
yeah, it go down small.
no,
4.6.
okay, just tell me. I'm comparing 2017 when you guys left power. 2017, 2018 GDP of I mean 2020 GDP of Madabio is still better than 2017 of APC,
Yeah,
right? 2021, it went to 4.25 GDP for Madabio is better than the 2017. In
Mr.
2021 GDP,
Mr. Gabo,
4.9 is better than Eskuruma for 2017, right?
Mr. Gabo.
Yeah.
Okay, listen to me. All right. Me, I know they try for win a debate. And they try for educate. You understand? Now you focus
Correct.
on 2017. That they try for win a debate. That's fine, win a debate. But we're not even show it the 2023 when at 3.81.
All right. All right. 3.81 to 2023, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Go back to 2027 and see what it was in 2027.
No, 2017.
2017.
2017.
3.81.
Listen, listen. With remember, I give you a specific terminology where they make.
Yeah.
He talk about on progressive and progressive, not so.
Correct.
So you look at the time when we left.
Dr. Mankot, and I bring about the economy. I told you, let's leave it. I will make a research, but you compelled me to go into it. And now we went into how much money the reserve and whatever. We're done with that. We find out that Madabio's government do better than ever since in the world Sierra Leone was found. Right? That's what we know of. And now we come to the GDP. I'm targeting the GDP to the last point when you guys left
Oh God.
and to the present day. Now, 2023 GDP is 3.81. 2017 GDP was 3.72. Malawi was still better. There is a projection for 2024. There is a projection for just concluded 2024. It's still better than 2027. Yes, go ahead.
Mr. Gabo, now we do, I mean, ways for now we educate the listeners them. It's very simple.
All right, go ahead.
Economics you know, they look at only the number. You look at the circumstances, the inflation. In 20,
Exactly.
what's them they pay for a bag of rice?
You come into these things, we're talking of GDP.
Yeah,
Now, now you
yeah.
come into inflation.
Much of
I
the
know all these things come together, but they don't confuse the public. Let
yes.
us come to one thing and the other and see where it is better.
Hold on for
We're
me,
looking for somewhere where we are, and
Mr. Gabo. Okay, now listen to me now. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me say something. Let me say something. Let me say something. Let me just say something. I know say they can talk. Okay, Mr. Gabo. When you try to compare economic indicators, the number is very important, but also the circumstance, including the inflation. Okay,
exactly,
the value.
exactly.
Listen now. The value of the currency, they play a great role by the economic indicator. Any economics they tell you, the economists they tell you this for same. The value of the currency they play are very. In fact, they play more important role than even the number where they consume. If we
Correct.
find in the inflation right now, and 2024 inflation and 2017 inflation, you go no same. 2017 is more in more than the 2024 because of the inflation factors. So another one for America, you begin to just they look at the number and that's it. Oh, the number is big, so therefore no. In 2017, we been to buy a bag of rice, 240,000 leons. Today, now 1 point something million. So you see,
Yeah.
that is how you do when you try for compare economically. You know, they just look at the
Right.
number. They go ahead and they give chance.
All right. All right. Can I say something about that?
And they give chance.
In
And they
2020,
give
in 2017, you say what?
2017. I
You
say
dey buy a bag of rice. You dey buy a bag of rice what?
around 240 60 thousand leons. No.
Right. But yeah,
Maybe
but now it's how much?
last said 300,000 leons.
Right. Now it's how much?
Huh?
Now it's how much?
It's 1 point something million.
1 point something million. Right. Now in 2017, you don't have an airport. You don't have a Makpele Bridge. You don't have a 34, 100, 100 bed rooms hospital. You don't have free education. You don't have free education. Upon all, when you are buying those, you are just considering about your stomach, Dr.
Yes.
Mankota. Even our native people said that. Oh, Antoine, akor context come on some okuloe. People then talk and say, any picking, what you say now for in Belen no more, you know better.
Okay, let me
You
give
don't
you.
get all those facilities. You don't get free education. You don't get agriculture. You don't get fishermen boats. You don't have those things. You don't have an airport. You don't have hospitals. You don't have schools. Even boys' school was not renovated. You don't have mattresses there. But you just concerned about your stomach. Hey, when in 2018 I said it. This I said exactly, and in 2023 I said, look, APC. If you now talk say now una belle na una dey take before for campaign, the rest there I say una no dey win election. And this is back to what our parents told us.
Mr. Gabo.
Any serious person, not talk about your stomach all the time. I'm hungry. I want to eat this, that, this, there. This is not progressive. This is unprogressive, Dr. Makota. You eat, but you don't have these things at that time.
All
You
right.
don't have them.
Okay. Thank you. Well, let me just educate the viewers. They're not for you again. I know say you now for
All right, go ahead.
it's time for it's time for win a debate. That's fine. I will not find you. Okay. Here is the most important thing when you try for compare economic indicators. You look at the inflation rates at a particular point, and if you want for
You can't
compare,
have it both. You can't have it both. If you
let me
want eat, you don't get more. You don't get nothing. You don't infrastructure.
let me just I don't give you chance, they don't talk, give me chance before we go to the comment. And they just try for
Yeah.
educate the people that now where they actually when they compare, Mr. Gabo, I think it look a little bit excited. You see the numbers and they go up. You know, understand the thing that the indicators, that the comparative indicators, then when it comes to the economic. Number one, inflation it play a greater role for compare which and what time way better in terms of the growth. Because, for example, the inflation rate is very, very high right now. A bag of rice, like I said, in 2017, for that be at the safe side, that was 300,000. Let me just be that safe side. I don't say it been less than that, but let's say 300,000, right? Today, a bag of rice is about 1 point something million. So the inflation rates actually don't even cut more than half of Mr. Gabo in your growth way they talk about. Because now, if you get 1,000 loans, what even they buy in 2017 with 1,000 loans, you're not going able to buy that in at this particular time. So that particular indicator, it play a role in economic growth. Mr. Gabo now, instead of he can accept say yes, that's not true. He say we not get airport. I don't know how when they fly for go. He say we not get airport, we not get roads. I don't know how people they travel from Freetown to Upline. So you see, in arguments, if they try for win an argument, me now they try for educate the people them. If this thing happen with the APC, I will tell you the same thing. I don't give a credit already. Mina, the only APC person where they give SLPP credit when they do good. But anyway, now we go. You are like you 1 minute before we go to the comment.
No, go ahead. I believe in any topic you bring in that I told you about the finance side, the economic side. You brought about it. We started from things like uh, um, um, well, principles and procedures, or I don't know what was the term, but when we
Inflation.
are unproductive, no policies. We started on policies, right? Now you came into the economic side of it, and we go into it. I told you, okay, Dr. Mankota, this is a research work. I don't want to be part. Let us do it. Let's do what we got to do. But still got into it, and I still have it there. The figures are great. What is important here, and what is more outstanding here in Madabios government, the economy for the first time reached to the 946 billion mark of the reserve of Sierra Leone in 2021. The rest is a situation, and that situation is understand. That's what you don't want to accept. All right. Now,
I
uh,
don't
uh, uh,
say
yeah.
okay.
So let's move on. Let's move on
Yeah,
because we have people who are listening to us.
yeah. I don't give the reason. I don't give the reason why we go to that. But let's move on. We don't repeat. We don't really repeat that again. All right. Let we go to the comments. Christopher Yanka saying the chief minister's statement is a political statement. Some of us know the
Exactly.
between APC and SLPP. Peter Dowda
That's
say we
true.
constantly criticize without offering any viable alternative. Is that
Exactly.
unprogressive? Well, we did actually. We did bring alternative, and I don't give you now some of the alternatives the way the APC get. So but the chief minister, he want no one let them criticize him. Number two, what would they say? Okay, now so well, some certain criticisms, I think the chief minister, instead of he focus on the APC when it comes to criticisms, if I focus on Adebayo or the other folks the way CC and the oppositions, they're supposed to focus on that because the APC they're not they criticize no more. Syria Tunis where he goes sit on na TV. In criticism say very very valid. It a give alternative. Just about 3 days ago, 4 days ago, where he goes sit down with the chief minister. First of all, what he do? It talk the truth. Say yes in terms of the exchange rate. The SLPP don't stabilize them for now. Now only a true opposition leader go able for say them thing and they. You understand? He said they don't stabilize them, but there are certain areas then where they're not able to do anything. So it outlander areas than they, not only outlander areas than they, he also try for explaining what are the alternative. Now, about 4 days ago, go listen to the interview. 4 days ago. Okay, so I don't know which alternative we now want. Now, Christopher Yanka said, Doc, when did Sierra Leone economy collapse? Please educate us. Well, when it's about collapse in the sense of bata, no economic movement, no nothing, or collapse in the sense of the Western way of seeing things. Because if not that one day you talk about, as long as me know about, because we talk about starting from the multi-party democracy, where SLPP actually come and participate as a political party. Now that one day we talk about. If you talk about pre-multi-party democracy, then everybody during the time of Pasheki, during the time of Momo, so we know. So when we talk about economic growth comparison, we are looking at multi-party democracy because that's not the only way we will get alternative. The one-party states you not get alternative because the one-party state. Okay. All right. Peter Dauda say a shrunken APC government still spend more money than a bloated SLPP government. Prove it. Peter Dauda, prove and back. How much money will we spend in 10 years? Compare that, how much money the SLPP don't spend in 7 years. So I would have given a bonus. Would have given us
No,
bonus.
let me say something about that,
Huh?
Dr. Mankota. Let me say something about what he said.
Okay, go
Now,
ahead.
if I should interpret what he's saying here, is that you had a little government, a small government, right?
Mhm.
And the APC has a bigger government. But you had a little government where you don't leave anything, you don't have money, you don't do no progress. All
Which
right? Unlike APC, I'm coming, unlike SLPP, a big government, more employment, people coming in to share the fruits of the country. And you have a little one, you don't share, you just hold for yourselves. All the ministers and Anes Kuruma, all billions of dollars, you guys have them. And so you shrink the government,
so
you don't develop the government, you don't develop the country, you shrink the country. That's
if
what you did and take the money in your pocket. Now that you expand the government, you hire more people, you give more PIN codes, more people, more workers, so the economy is being shared amongst them, but indirectly
right,
or
okay,
directly,
okay,
right?
okay,
And they build infrastructures. They improve the education, the agriculture, the fishing industry, the tourism, the aviation, transportation, all those things, and APC didn't do that. So who does better?
Mr. Gabo. Mr. Gabo.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. I want for make you come down first before I talk. You okay now? Okay, Mr. Gabo. How much money where
But
the listen? How much money where the SLPP don't spend for the past 7 years? Compare
I
that.
don't know.
You don't know. Then compare that to how much money where the APC don't spend. You know how they do am? You know how they do?
Okay, Dr. Master, I understand that. The
You know,
expenditure, where do they spend the money from?
give me chance.
SLPP have a reason. SLPP,
Give me
Dr. Mankota, let me give you an example where you go understand simple.
Mr.
Let me
Gabo.
give you an example.
When you talk, if I give chance, you give me chance, let me self talk. You know
All
how
right.
we do am? Now we look at how much money we borrow. Because now they more we they able for get how much money we actually we spend not to so. Now look at how much money we borrow the last 10 years of we administration. Now we look at how much money we will not borrow the last 6.5 years of an
Mhm.
administration. Then we compare the ratio. Then we come up with a conclusion. Me,
All right.
I like data.
I don't have those data, but what I see is what I'm explaining to you is this, Dr. Mankota. If you have two children, you take 100,000, you give one child. You take another 100,000, you give another child. Then the one child, let's say child A, take 60,000 of the money. Yes, spend them, right? You left 40,000. You get child B, he spent 20,000 of the money. He left 80,000. and then you come meet these two children.
Mr.
That
Kobe,
one, the B take the 80,000. You said this is I spent $20, 20,000. This is what I have only in cash. And the other one, B spent 60,000, and he said I have 40,000. But he bring in what infrastructure. He bring in I bought a car for the house. I pay the school fees for the children. I build the road because they get across to go to school, and I build a school. So who is better?
okay,
Who is better? Who has spent the money wisely?
can you give me chance
Yeah.
now? You give me chance now, right?
Right.
You give me chance now, right? Okay, okay. All right, mute yourself because I think say, yeah, mute yourself. All right. When it comes to in the infrastructure development alone, hands down, hands down. You know, they compare when it comes to infrastructure between the APC and the SLPP. Personally, SLPP is somebody where you know genuine. The only thing where they tell me, you go tell me say because we don't get the power for some time. That's why we make more infrastructure. Even an escoma in first time alone, just in first time alone, the infrastructure where an escoma build during in first time. I don't think so we're not going able to build them for 10 years. Because now the 7 years when they can go so now. So the 3 years, now 11, no, 11 so now, 2 years. Because by 2026, 26, now the election supposed to start. 27, we they focus on the election. 28, now the election where they take place. So we're not going able for even half waiting an escomadon bill in just in first time. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. And Eskoroma came from the north, the APC from the north. The most dilapidated part of the country is the north. I came from the Kamakwe Road, the famous Kamakwe Road. The famous Kamakwe Road. You know, even the bridge disaster we had there, no single bridge was constructed, right? The car was built, was at 4 5 miles, they stop. They jump, they go other way. I don't know, they look for the limbers and the locals. When they reach there, they jump, they go back to 4 5 miles, limber, local, they stop. And the rest 30 minutes. Go there. I'm telling you the fact. I'm not politicizing. No bridge. That's how they built the Kamakwe, Kenny Kamakwe Road. All right? It's nothing hidden. It's there. It's there. In fact, you had of a disaster where the bridge collapsed, where the people are stranded from coming from the Kamakwe Road there, the Sanda area to McKinney.
Okay.
You had a disaster. So I don't know what you're talking about development
Mr. Kabo,
for Alex Koroma. Yeah.
if they watch videos them where Motoka them the fashion last year during the rainy season. Now
All right.
the east and western east and south of the country.
All right.
Yeah, so does that means because of the way they call it so and Madam you know do nothing? You know makes sense.
No,
Move on.
that's true. You're right. But I'm telling you what I know for my area that is affecting me.
All right, Christopher Yanka say, Doc, during Pakaba, there was Ministry of Education, Youth and Sports. Pakuroma separates them into 3 different ministries. Okay. All right. Adauka say, is $10 in 2018 the same value in 2025? Nope. Nope. Stop
Of
saying
course, no. Of course, no.
the point.
Dr. Mankota,
That's the
in
point.
America, go ahead.
That's the point. Now
Yes.
that cabinet tell you say when you compare economic indicators, don't forget inflation in natural.
That's correct.
So
Yes.
let's look at $1 last year, 2018. Then you
Uh-huh.
$1 day in 2023 or 24. You are
It's
missing.
$5.
That's exactly 90% for tell you so.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But the problem is in Africa, especially Sierra Leone, the politicians don't know. I mean, the people don't know about these things.
That
They only look at, hold on. The advantage where APC they use on the people is because they don't understand the systems, how the system operates. When they say the rest 1 million, they don't even care how it goes about. All right, here, when I came to the US some years back, the gallon of milk was 80 cents. 80 cents. The gallon of a milk now is $14. You know how much increase is that? Now, think of Sierra Leone, which is very, very far, and it's a poor country. So if America sneeze, what happened with Salone? They operate. So you can't even compare those kind of inflation. The inflation is more prominent, more effective here in America than Africa.
I'm
And
looking at the inflation in America now, compared to Sierra Leone at this time.
Dr. Manko, I got to look at the exchange rate first of all before I think about that. What is the a penny? A penny. What is the value of a penny? A penny in America to that of Sierra Leone money. What is the value? Then you look at those things first. What's the value of a penny?
Mr. Gabu,
Uh-huh.
you
Yeah.
say the exchange, the inflation, in more worse na America na pass Africa, pass Sierra Leone.
Correct.
What to
Yes.
say? How much?
Yeah.
Waiting at the inflation rate na compared to Sierra Leone. I'm just asking.
I don't know. I don't check it, but I deal with Sierra Leone all the time. I spend money there every day. In fact, right now, when we're done, I have to call my brothers and sisters. We have to do something for somebody.
Okay.
So I mean, I will spend a lot of money all the time.
Okay.
Okay.
So you don't know. Not to so.
No, no. But just tell me what is a penny to Sierra Leone, Leone.
I don't know. If you tell me $1, I will tell you $1. But penny, I get for do the calculation because it's a penny here is worth, I don't know how many leons na salon. But if you tell me $1, I will tell you same. $1 here is 22,040 leons right now.
Okay. And there are 100 pennies to a dollar.
Per $1. Okay.
Yeah.
So
see about that.
yeah. So that don't tell you say Sierra Leone is worthless when it comes to
Exactly.
it worthless. So
Exactly.
it was past Sierra Leone. But anyway, let's move on.
All right.
Christopher Yanka said, Doc, people criticize the idea of free education, not the implementation. I know parents who didn't collect textbooks provided by the government because they thought the government is not theirs. Well, there is always going to be a set of people in any government where if you say this government is not our own government, so then they behave in a radical way. It happened both sides. Remember during the time of the Ebola, okay? During the time of the Ebola, what happened now the eastern part of Sierra Leone? They not been agreed for let people then go there, the officials them for making them go there because they believe say an Escoma and bring the Ebola. So they not been able to call pass and Escoma get for talk to people like Madabio, Kanda Yumkela and the JOB for making them talk to the people them. So this is not something where it cuts across. Even in America here, there are people who if you say Trump administration, not to the young administration. So that's natural.
But the development, you're going to reject the development.
Huh?
You're going to develop, for instance, the development not necessarily generally for the worst of it in Sierra Leone. You may not want to compare with America. Now, that one is general development. But this is the development of your child. As I'm speaking to you here, Dr. Mankota, our parents there in Africa who are saying that when Madabio took power and he brought in the free education, they don't take their children to school. At that age, they were 6 years already. They don't take them to school. They said they wait until APC come to power. Now, 5 years gone, the child is, hold on, 5 years gone, the child is 11 years. Another 5 years is going. It's going to be what? It's going to be what? 16 years. The child don't go to school. You say wait APC. Is that that's kind of politics, and that's what is happening in Sierra Leone exactly. And the APC taking advantage of those people.
Mr. Abu,
yes.
People are stupid. People are ignorant. People are ignorant and stupid all over the world. Okay, so it is not a unique thing for let's see people that then they even they refuse their own interest because of ignorance because of all that things them. So man, now something where they happen all over. So you're not unique. All right. Let's go to let's just try to do and quickly because I get focus on time. All right, Peter Dauda say the best way to describe APC criticisms of the government is Mungu politics. All right, Peter Dauda, I feel say you na neutral, but now I don't say you don't begin lean to SLPP. Christopher Yanka say there is little or no quality education in Sierra Leone for the past 15 years, 15 to 20 years.
That's fine. You don't miss it.
I say initiatives. I don't know. All right. Christopher Yanka say, Mr. Kabo, an opposition party does not normally support government, but rather to criticize the government and hold them accountable. Hi, Mata Bangura. Sheila say, if you wait for alternative policy from the opposition means you are incompetent.
Exactly. And that's why Dr. Say it's fine for them because otherwise you look at them incompetent. That's exactly what he was saying. So what they do is the best. It's good for them. It's bad, but it's good. That's what he was saying.
All right. Peter Dauda say, if the APC left that much in our reserve, I begin to wonder how much they stole and took away. The SLPP don't steal more than the APC. Hi, Konotri say the chief minister is correct in the APC strategically has failed to offer any policy to distinguish between the SLPP. They have wasted years on election nonsense. These governments fail economically. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Kabo, because they see they not the aid.
Because he said this government fail economically. You don't even know where if you ask him back, let him explain what he's talking about. He's going to give you a different thing. He's just ridicule you.
You agree? You know what I've been doing? I've been just reading the first part, then I ask you if you agree. Konotri say it is very easy to produce receipts on the failure of the current government, especially economically. There is a gap between what the government proclaim and the reality of the ordinary Sierra Leoneans.
That's fine.
Like he says, SLPP is really progressive for making Sierra Leone the Athens of Africa today, according to David Senge. I don't see that. David Senge don't know what they talk about.
Well, the politics don't come out. That the space they open so small. 3 years, we are getting in there. This is the beginning.
Sheila say, God save the country. I cannot really say, but APC is basically bankrupt on ideas. Or they are too scared to be a serious opposition party. They have no policy on inflation, energy, and jobs.
Yeah.
They are idiots from
nothing no alternative.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. I'd like to say, Dr. Mankota, the free quality education is laudable, even though there are humongous challenges, but it was necessary for every child to access school. The challenge will be deal with as it progresses. Well, that's exactly. That's my point. So if you see, when Madabio begin float about this idea, where he been in London, he float this idea. I listened in interview now. Is it BBC? Yeah, BBC. Yes, he not been doing a good job for explain better, but me, I've been seeing the idea for saying a very good idea. In this program, the following weekend, after an interview, I made a program now, and say this is a very good idea. You understand? So this project gets about 3 phases. The first phase, where they're supposed to be implement, was for build the infrastructure. That's the first phase. When they don't build the infrastructure, the second phase, now for change the curriculum for make it match with the modern world. The third phase, now for bringing the people, they picking them into the system, it will be very nice. But what they then do, they do in reverse. Then bring the picking them, and now then they struggle for building infrastructure, and they're not even touch the curriculum yet. So you see what how we they criticize. Not for say the idea not good. The idea is good, but the method of implementation now in wrong. We side then supposed for start now they then can last. We side then supposed for be last now they then start. That was the only criticisms why I get. Ah, Konotri say the economy has been a stagnation since the beginning of Ebola. Bigger debt, huge trade deficit, high inflation, high exports on basic commodities, high imports, right? High imports, well, maybe they change that now to import. High imports on basic commodities, less energy efficient. We must dissolve both parties. Sheila says, stay blessed, brothers and sisters. And cannot we say our economy will continue with this trajectory until and unless we break up the monopoly of our economy. We must allow competition, shrink the government, and naturalize key mining industry. I totally agree with you, Konotri. That's the only way we're able to move ahead fast. Abla Kuruma saying, Doctor, these challenges are surmountable. For for it to succeed, it takes the government, parents, teachers, and children to have a sincerity of purpose. Quality education is a process and not an event. I agree with you. But the government, since the flagship of the program is, they're supposed to put mechanism where some of them here, especially, I think the reason why a lot of people then see say the free quality education, produce yet what is supposed to produce. Two reasons. The other one are political reason. And me not care about the political reason because political people they always care about themselves, they don't care about the country. But beside me care, the second thing is that they not put mechanism, especially when it comes to corruption. How could you tell me that this is a free education? I must have been a pay now, they pay more than through back channel and other gimmick where they call it. And we bring this here. We are nobody's because the parents they don't report on this so many times for say this is what is going on. They're not able for solve this problem. That's my criticisms. But the idea is good, the implementation is poor. All right. Magdalene Mansa Boyma. Well, it just now they laugh or what? All right. Musa Contest here, the one thing that is wrong about the SLPP Power and their supporters is the fact that their lenses never turn inwardly to see their shortcomings. What the country is experiencing is provincialism at work. All right, Konotri say, forget Konotri say, forget graphs. What is important is how the people are feeling. The average Sierra Leonean doesn't believe that the economy is working for them. So no data or graph can skew how they feel. That's not true. That's not true. All right, let's go to Konotri. Konotri say the education reform is a failure. 80% of teachers are not qualified. 60% of primary schools are mission or private school. Over 2.8 million students and few qualified teachers to teach all nonsense. All right, Mr. Konotri say, Mr. Gabo doesn't live in reality. Your partisan politics has blinded you from the reality on the ground. When was the last time you were in Sierra Leone, Mr. Gabo? Go see how pronounced hunger is all over. Well, even what's in Michael says self don't. He didn't ask alone. I don't know if he don't come. Michael says self don't go see. He sent message na the TPN forum. He acknowledge say that country he had, and this na strong SLPPO. Now Peter Dowda say how many attempts could
Dr. Michael, let me just say something. My son, one of my sons, is in Africa. He talks to me every day. He told me how Sierra Leone is. In fact, he comes like, hold on, let me tell you something, right? The funny part of it. I know it's tough, but this is what is happening. I sent him a message by 8 o'clock, which is about 2 o'clock in Sierra Leone. 8 o'clock. He responded. I said, what happened? He said, I just come from the beach. I'm coming to take a shower and going back. He said if you see people, we see enjoyment. He said the place is nice.
Mr. Gabo, Mr. Gabo,
I texted him 2 o'clock. All right.
tell me not. I don't. Yeah, you wouldn't call it like enjoyment. I don't mean say the country no. Mr. Gabo and Doc na case. You know, say this na rapid firing. This
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
He say Mr. Gabo and Doc na case. Me and you na case.
Who that Andy? Who that Andy?
What? I think so that the only program this way, SLP and APC and they argue the program done.
But we don't argue to be disagreeable.
No, yeah,
to a point where we become disagreeable. That's the thing. And we are the right people for the government of Sierra Leone. That's why Dr. Manko Tagepo aspire as a candidate. And you will be surprised as an SLPP I might vote for him.
Hey,
that is how we operate.
If I aspire, even Madam Bio, they vote for me secretly. And secret Mr. Bayangase, I think both of you guys are not grounded. I don't know what that means.
Well,
I said to Sila say foolish old. I don't know. Well, I said to Sila, this na a civilized platform. We encourage disagreement, but we don't want disrespect. You see how me and Mr. Gabo they argue in SLPP in APC. The entire program here they argue, but you see the respect where they between. That's what I want anybody when they watch this program or make it be. Because some of you now will not realize say politics not to do or die. Politics not something where go make you able for understand the other side, especially multi-party democracy. So they are not call anybody now again say if foolish, okay? Otherwise, they listen again. I cannot really say did Mr. Gabo said 961 billion, almost a trillion. No, Mr. Gabo, now slip of the tongue. Now,
that's it. I don't know about trillion, but I say 947 or 48. I don't know. I mentioned I've gone up to 940 something million, but I don't say trillion because there was nothing. There's nothing in our statistics we are looking at that says a trillion. We go up to 940 something, and then we came down. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Then I'm mistake. All right.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Please, sir, tell us why the Guinean currency suspends our loan today. I don't know about that. You know about that?
That has to do with the international market. Briefly,
Mr.
Guinea has, yeah.
I know I didn't read. Mr. Gabo, as much as I dislike both parties, EBK did more on roads than any president in our lifetime, but neither built the real infrastructure like power plant, water plant, schools, etc.
Well, you see, so it's up to you.
Musa Conte say, just yesterday, the Burkina Faso punches took the mantle of making their country. But
Burkina Faso, Musa Conte, Burkina Faso.
Musa Kalawa Conte. Musa Kalawa Conte.
Musa Kalawa Conte? No, or Musa Conte. Now, Burkina Faso, to be specific, to be candid enough, is that the people of Sierra Leone, we, the people of Sierra Leone, are the major problems of the development of our country.
I agree with you.
Some people agree, some don't agree. There are people who agree for development. There are people who don't agree for development. That's what Sierra Leone is. When you go to Burkina Faso, everybody agrees on development. Doesn't matter whether a military junta, a civilian government, they want development. So when you have a country like that, everything goes up, everybody. But Sierra Leone, some say yes, some say no. So that's the push and pull of Sierra Leone.
All right.
Okay.
It's been another wonderful conversation. Mr. Gabo and me always did in a rapid. You know what? I think I need for change this program instead of the dialogue show, because we know the dialogue now argue with the argue. So let me we'll put a rapid firing.
It's up to you, Dr. Mankota.
Uh, well, it's been a pleasure, Mr. Kabu. Thank you so much for. Well, cannot really say, Mr. Kabu, I went to 4 different districts: north, south, east, and west, and Freetown. Mr. Kabu is really tough in the country. Everywhere I go, I felt the pain and hunger. Not true anyway, but Mr. Kabu, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. And I want to tell you all plenty thank you. I want to make one thing very clear for especially the new viewers. We get a culture now. Tolerance. Now, one of the cultures that we'll get now this program. Okay. So, you know what I mean? Say because you disagree with somebody, if for fitiam or if for tell them bad word, that's not so we the call I am. We want to let somebody come out and give your opinion with respect. The other person maybe go able to learn from that opinion. But for come, all of a sudden, you begin to call people their names. We don't tolerate anaya, okay? So the one they win a newcomer them, do ya a big one. This now a citizens dialogue. Not to APC, not to SLPP. This is not citizens dialogue. Therefore, everybody, you come out from the NDC, you come out from the APC, you come out from the SLPP, you come, now we can dialogue, now we're able to find a better way for help with country. This nonsense, all quick, you begin the course, we're not tolerating canteen and at all. So now that I just want for say, I want for tell you plenty, thank him. We now will contribute on this program. May God bless you now. We'll see you back next week, the same time, the same place here at the TP and TV and Radio Network. Goodbye.